Once again, palakpakan po natin, sharing her advocacy is BB1 Laika de la Cruz Pascual.
Pababa mo na.
I receive a lot of negative comments about my body type. Joining this pageant, I receive an even greater backlash, for I was seemingly not good enough, not slim enough, not tall enough to join. This is the standard of beauty that the society has been imposing on us for thousands of years. And this very standard has destroyed our confidence and self-esteem of millions of people. But I stand here before all of you tonight because I use their word as a fuel for my burning desire to break the society's standard of beauty free. And being a beauty queen is not just about being slim, sexy, and tall. You can be a beauty queen with your wide hips, thick thighs, and strong arms. Because I strongly believe that we are all responsible for our body's autonomy and that the society's beauty standard should not weigh us down, stop us, or destroy our confidence. Beauty is a power, and I am here to claim that power. I am Laika de la Cruz, advocating for body positivity.
Once again, BB1 Laika de la Cruz Pascual. Bini Kyun Sheng Anmas.
A blessed evening to everyone. My advocacy is entitled Drug Prevention, a call to action for our birthright. Tonight, I stand here carrying both pain and hope in my heart because our city recently experienced a heartbreaking loss that deeply affected us all. Because our dearest neighbor, who is a loving father to a 6-year-old, and a caring brother and a true friend, has lost his life at the hands of someone under the influence of drugs. Just to give a trigger warning, he was multiple times and he was stabbed to death. He was stabbed to death. The person responsible was not a stranger, but someone we once considered family. Someone we once held in life, but was destroyed by choosing to use drugs. Drug abuse does not just affect the user's life, but it affects everyone around them. A father is gone forever. His daughter is now searching for him night and day, not knowing that he will never come home like he used to. And what about the mother? She once dreamed of a future with her partner, but now she will face the reality of raising their daughter alone. How can we all have the courage to answer the questions she's having night and day? Mama, kailan pa babalik si Papa? Bakit hindi na natin nakikita si Papa, Mama? At bakit hindi na umuwi si Papa? And all of this came from someone's poor life choices. That is why we need to teach our children the danger of drugs. We need to support barangay initiatives that fight against drug abuse. We need to raise our voices to take action to keep our community safe. I am not just standing here for my advocacy, but I am also here to genuinely ask for your help to stop this crisis. Because if we let this pass, whose family would be the next to grieve and suffer from pain of loss? And how many more innocent lives would be taken too soon? One wrong decision can ruin everything. We must always remember that in every action that we make, no matter how small, can lead to big consequences. As the great poem says, you are the master of your fate, and you are the captain of your soul. Once again, this is Xi'an Tubay Mass, your binibining number 2, a blessed fiesta to Sapang Maragul, and all glory and all praise to God. Thank you.
Binibining you, that is Xi'an Mass. And of course, sharing her advocacy to everyone, Binibining number 3, Iyasa Luis Bondok Guevara.
Good evening, everyone.
Maligal na kanya.
My advocacy is about empowering futures through education. Education is the foundation upon which we stand. Education is the foundation upon which we create the world.
Paano? Yo.
Education is the foundation upon which we create the world. It is the key to breaking down barriers, eliminating inequality, and shaping the world to a place where everyone, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to thrive. Unfortunately, many young people around the world still face challenges accessing quality education due to poverty, discrimination, and inadequate resources. As we stand here today, I believe we all share a common goal to create a better and brighter futures for generations to come. Why education is my advocacy? Because education is more than just a means of learning facts and figures. It is a tool that allows us to unlock our potential and transform our life. I believe when a person is educated, they are empowered to make informed decisions, break the cycle of poverty, and contribute to their communities and lead a successful, fulfilling lives. And I believe to Dr. Jose P. Rizal that ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. And I thank you.
Thank you very much once again, Binibining 3. That is Iyasa Luis Bondok Guevara. And of course, Binibining 4, Ronaldin Castro Lumawi.
Growing up with one of the poor city of Sapang, Maragul, I saw how limited the access of the parents when it comes to job and providing needs for their children. Sadly, I think some of them are probably young or a single mother, probably doesn't even graduated yet here in high school or in college. That is why they can't find a job that easily. Especially nowadays, if you're applying for a job, you need a lot of requirements. You need to be college graduate first, or you need to be a high school graduate first, so that they will accept you as an applicant. But that doesn't mean that they will hire you the next day. I saw so much pain and so much exhaustion in the eyes of these parents, specifically the non-working mothers who probably doesn't even graduated yet college or high school. Hirap silang maibigay ang mga pangangailangan ng kanilang mga anak sa pang-araw-araw na kahit basic needs lang, hirap nilang maibigay yun dahil kapos sila sa pera. Subalit, ako'y nagtataka bakit ang mga kabataan ngayon ay hindi ko nakikita o hindi mo nasisilayan sa kanilang mga mata ang pagiging kontento sa kung ano lang ang meron sa kanila at sa kung ano lang ang kayang ibigay ng mga magulang sa kanila. That is why I've come up with this advocacy where I'm going to create an organization who will help or train these non-working mothers for free. After the training, they will be rewarded a certificate that will be the evidence that they already have a job experience para mas madali sila makapag-apply sa mga trabaho or sa mga trabaho ng government. You guys are probably wondering kung bakit non-working mothers subject ko sa advocacy ko na to. It is because I promote women empowerment. Because imagine a woman, a mother, can carry a child or a children in their wombs for 9 months. We women can leave for 7 or 9 days every month. So I believe that all of us women are very powerful. All of us women deserves everything in this world. And specifically, the non-working mothers that I really admire is my mother because she always prioritizes us instead of herself first. And I'm so very thankful to have a mother like that. Lastly, I just wanted to say that thank you for all of the mothers out there who always prioritizing their families first instead of their selves. But now, this is your time to rebuild your own dreams and conquer the challenges that you will face upon your way. Thank you.
Once again, Binibini 4, that is Ronaldin Castro Lumawi. And of course, Binibini 5, Ashley Trisha May De Leon.
Good evening. My advocacy is igniting what skin color have your body. In short, it's about colorism. In this world, having a fair skin is the standard of beauty. Skin tone determines your worth, your opportunities, even your safety. Having a fair skin was associated with power and privilege. And that's the bitterness of reality. Standing before you, as a member of youth, I'm here to change and make us realize the beauty is not about your skin color. Growing up, I've been discriminated for having a black skin, and those rejections made me silent for a long time. As time goes by, I see the beauty beyond diversity. Skin color has its own beauty and meaning. Listen to this. A true beauty is not thing that someone can acquire or consume. It is something a person you should have to be. With skin color you have, you belong, we belong, and no one left behind. Just like my skin color, tonight, winner is the color blue. Thank you.
Binibini 5, that is Ashley Trisha May De Leon. Next is Binibini 6, Martini Risuma.
My advocacy is empowered youth for responsible choices, equality education, and to raise an awareness in preventing early pregnancy through education, empowerment, and responsible decision making. Early pregnancy among the youth is a pressing issue that affects not just an individual, but also the families and communities. As a young leader, we have the power to break the cycle through education, empowerment, and support. Educate the youth about the risk and consequences of early pregnancy. With the right knowledge and guidance, we can help young people make informed choices that lead to a brighter future. Once again, Marithoni Ruiz Figueroa Suba, your binibining number 6.
Once again, baby number 6, Marithoni Resuba. Baby 7, IC for Mel Suba.
Kahit ang mic, Soy. Muna. Pakayari na na.
In a world that constantly tries to define who we are, I'm standing here today to remind you we are limitless. True power comes from trusting ourselves as we trust God's plan. I am here to empower individuals, break barriers, and their fullest potential. Let us learn, grow, and believe. Because when we refuse to be held by fears and doubts, you just don't succeed. You lead. And that's what truly means to be limitless. And I see Bermejo, Binibining 7!
Thank you very much. That is Binibining 7, IC Bermejo. And of course, we have Binibining number 8, Akari Ganduda.
Growing up, I was raised by my grandparents who showered me with love and wisdom. Their kindness shaped me into the person that I am today. As my mom works as an OFW in Japan day and night, my grandparents took the responsibility to take care of me. Many senior citizens, including my grandparents, struggle to afford basic necessities and healthcare. And with that, it pushed me into joining into this pageant to advocate for elderly care support and for their supplementary budget. Tonight, as your binibining Kaisa, I encourage each and every one of you, including the Sangguniang Kabataan and the Sangguniang Barangay, to join me into this journey, whereas we, together, will be opening a charity fundraising. And this charity fundraising will be all poured into free medical checkup and for their supplementary needs. My late Lolo once told me to always keep the love and compassion for the people around you, especially for those who took care of you. Always hug them and thank them, because we never know what the future will bring us. And I'll always believe that our senior citizens are our heroes without a cape, because without them, there will be a huge gap in mentorship and guidance. Thank you and good evening, Barangay Sapang, Maragul.
That is Binibining 8, Akari Ganduda. we have Bitty Bitty 9, Laika Salcedo.
These past few years, especially during pandemic, a lot of teenagers having a teenage pregnancy, resulting the difficulties because they don't have financial income to support their children. As binibining Sapang Maragul candidate, I want every young Filipino people have knowledge about this kind of situation. By promoting sex education, I want young Filipino people to remove their curiosity, to develop healthy and sexual education. And also, it is important to remove their and also it is important to know the consequences if they both did the wrong decision. Sex education can also help us to prevent one of the major diseases in the Philippines, which is the HIV. By promoting this kind of education, because I want every young Filipino people have better life in the future. Good evening, everyone. I'm Laika Salcedo, Binibining 9.
Thank you very much once again, Bitty Bitty 9, Laika Salcedo. Up next is Bitty Bitty 10, Hazel Dawn Paraiso.
I remember the time when I didn't fully understand the power of brown skin that I was born with. The world seemed to suggest that my brown skin was something I should be ashamed of, something I needed to change or hide. But as I grew older, something inside me shifted. I began to look at myself differently, and I realized that my skin wasn't a flaw. It was a gift that I should be proud of. And I realized that my skin was more than just a color. It was history. It carried the strength of my ancestors, the resilience of generations who thrive and survive through hardships. Every shade of brown is a symbol of perseverance, pride, and love for this land. My skin told the story of my heritage, of what it means to be a Filipino, and the rich culture we carry. As I grew into this understanding, I felt the deep sense of pride in the brown that I wore. Loving myself wasn't just about accepting my appearance. It was about honoring who I was, where I came from, and everything my people had gone through to get us here. And I realized that I didn't have to conform to the world's idea of beauty. I am beautiful in my own skin, just as we are all in our own unique, diverse forms. But loving myself doesn't end with just me. It extended to the land and the people who take care of it, our magsasaka. Our magsasaka work tirelessly day in and day out just to feed us. But despite their valuable contribution, their efforts remain unnoticed and they remain underappreciated. So it's the time to give them the respect and the gratitude they truly deserve, because without our farmers, our nation would struggle to survive. So I chose to embrace my heritage fully, not just my skin, but in the way I saw and treated others. So I chose to see the magsasaka, to acknowledge their hardships and sacrifices, to stand with them. When we embrace ourselves, our people, our land, we embrace a future where all of us, our farmers, our workers, our elders will be treated with respect and dignity. To love ourselves is to love the land beneath us, the labor of our farmers, the strength in our skin. Together we rise, but we cannot rise alone. We need to rise together with the farmers who feed us and with every Filipino who proudly wears their identity. This is a call to action, to love, respect, and empower one another. Well, let's embrace ourselves just as I have embraced my own skin. So let's walk this path together, embracing our heritage, celebrate our identity, and empower our magsasaka. Nakalpong salamat.
Thank you very much, Benevitana Hazel Lano Paraiso. Benny 11, Aso Ana Sosa.
Good evening, everyone. Facing discrimination, anxiety, depression, and lack of determination, I stand here, wanted to share my advocacy. Mental health is a crucial aspect of our overall well-being, yet it is often overlooked and stigmatized in our society. As a mental health advocate, I believe that it is important to raise awareness about mental health issues and start promoting a culture that prioritizes our mental health. Mental health is important just as the physical health. Mental health condition affects millions of people worldwide. Yet, many individuals do not receive proper care and support that they need. This often due to lack of awareness and understanding about mental health, as well as the stigma and discrimination that associated with mental illness. I also experienced to be shaken up. I lost my smile, my passion, my confidence, and I lost myself. But being able to seek proper and great help to those people who understands and supports me, I was able to regain all the things that I've lost. We are all struggling in different kind of ways, financially, academically, spiritually, and especially mentally. But it doesn't mean that we should stop right away and give up. Always remember that life is a journey where we need to enjoy every moment and fulfill every moment in our life, because we only live once, so we should live to the fullest. Too many people seriously don't understand how does affect the individual's brain. Others should learn how to be kind to others, because life is already hard enough, so we shouldn't make it hard for anyone. Let's spread love and let's spread kindness. Again, I am Hazel Antabang Sosa, representing CJ Samberga, your binibining Kaisa, number 11!
Thank you very much, Aso Ana Sosa. And of course, very 12, Catherine B. Mendoza.
Good evening, everyone. As part of the youth, we want to make a difference by promoting sustainability, inclusivity, and giving voice to those who are often unheard. Everybody needs to be protected, and our environment needs to be protected also for our future generations. To make this vision into reality, I will initiate community-driven effort that empower people to promote positive change. It includes creating a space for marginalized individuals to share their experiences through community storytelling and open forums. It will also involve organizing eco-friendly activities such as cleanups and tree planting. It will also share individuals. Lastly, I want to inspire people to take an action for change. Because when we come together, every voice is heard. Every effort matters, and our community becomes a place where everyone belongs. And I thank you.
That is going to be 12 Catherine V. Mendoza.
Let us now focus our eyes on the lead hole to have a glimpse of yesterday night's pre-pageant show.
Bloodshot, running in my non-stop vertical curve plot, whiskey, the Z-plot, envelope, burning like an IV.